morning Instagram, good morning Bikebug Australia, and welcome to our takeover. We have riders all around the country and we're going to introduce you to all of them today, while Jesse and I enjoy a beautiful Sydney morning. We'll sit back and enjoy, guys. First cab off the rank, we're going to head to Melbourne. We're going to find out who's there.
Hello Bikebuggers, Bentley here, checking in from a salubrious Melbourne day. Just about to head off and get a nice hot coffee and then spin the legs over for a few hours. Should be down the pedals. Good day to be alive. Since the isolations kicked in, I've backed up all the intensity, been doing a lot of endurance Ks, just nice long fun days on the pedals, which has been good. Been trying to get off-road a little bit, go exploring, and I've also grown a beard, which is fun.
Now, many of you might not think this guy is actually real because he spends most of his time in a virtual environment. But let me tell you, if you ever want to go riding with him, you will know he is real. Jay Vine, ACT.
Alright, hi, it's Jay from Canberra. I'm really looking forward to round 2 of the Nero Swift series. I'm really looking forward to Let's Hack down in Kiama. Really tough course. With like close to 3,000 meters of climbing and over 130 Ks one day event. It's going to be cracking. Training wise, as you probably know, I've been either riding outside doing endurance on the road bike or on the mountain bike, or I've been the opposite end of the spectrum and I've been racing indoors on Zwift just to keep the blood pumping and the adrenaline going. I want to talk to you guys about my saddles. So I've been running a Selle Italia on all my bikes and been running the new Boost saddles on the road bike. It helped me just maintain a nice solid position. Interestingly enough, I've found it more comfortable to run just the normal Selle Italia SLR saddle on the mountain bike. I think that's basically because on the mountain bike you're moving around a lot, using body positions, getting the balance right as you go through corners as such and over rocky terrain.
I'm probably not allowed to have favourites, but I do, and it's Dylan, for one reason, because he started a YouTube channel. So I'm very proud of the young man. He's also a weapon on the bike. Sorry, Leo. Sorry, Leo, yeah. Sorry about that. And, yeah, but Dylan did it first. Yeah. Dylan did it first. Yeah. Dylan McKenna, Castlemaine's own.
G'day viewers, I'm Dylan McKenna, ride for Nero Continental, and I live in sunny Castlemaine in central Victoria. Today I'm going to go to work at the bike shop, which is I think very standard work for people who race bikes. When the coronavirus sort of first struck and all the lockdowns were coming into place, we actually had a race in Japan cancelled, so that really sort of totally destroyed my motivation, I guess. So I had almost a month of no training or just a bit of bumming around. But now I'm back into sort of full swing of it, doing about 25-hour weeks pretty consistently. So I do an epic ride on the weekend, sort of 7 hours plus. And I've actually been doing a lot on Zwift, so racing with Rafa and the other Nero guys on Zwift, so that's been a lot of fun. A race I'm really looking forward to actually when all this is over is, I reckon, Tour of Indonesia. It's a UCI 2.1 sort of later in the year. I went and raced there last year and finished 4th on a stage. So I'd love to go back and have another crack at that race. And I love being in Asia, and the culture over there is sort of nothing that we get to experience in Australia at all. So that's probably the race that I'm looking forward to the most. And then I'd also love to race in Japan a bit, so whether that's Tour of Tochigi or some other races like that.
So we've got a really exciting intro for you now, guys. Guy down in Adelaide, his name is Cooper Sayers. If you're riding around Adelaide, you know he's a bit of a weapon. So here he is.
Hey doing guys, I'm Cooper Sayers and I'm from the Nero Continental team. When racing goes back, I reckon I'm looking forward to tour of Great South Coast over in Mount Gambier. Since the start of the year, we have been running the Campag on board our Devel. A 53.39 on the front and a 11.20 on the back.
So as many of you guys saw,
we are running the Campagnolo 12-speed mechanical group set, which is the first time a lot of this team have been riding a mechanical group set for a long time. And it's the first time Campagnolo have been back in the domestic peloton for over 15 years, which is quite astonishing. But look, a huge part of that and the huge reason why that is the case is the role that Bikebug are playing with us in 2020.
we were a bit nervous about going back to a mechanical group set for a race season, but as it's turned out so far, the benefits of it being so reliable are one of the massive gains. We've been incredibly impressed with not only the performance, but its durability. One of the best rides you would have seen at the Australian National Championships this year from one of the domestic guys was from this next man. He lives up in Queensland. How you doing, Ben?
Hey guys, Ben here up in Brisbane. Sort of COVID-19 lockdown period's been not particularly exciting for me, to be honest. I guess that's similar for most, but I've been pretty much just doing moderate training and studying like I have never studied before. The race I'm most looking forward to when everything kicks back off is probably pretty much any of the Japan races we have planned. I actually haven't done much racing around Asia, definitely not in Japan. So I always like doing new races, and that's the main one that I'm mostly keen on.
Alright, so hailing from the trendy inner western suburb of Forest Lodge. Next up, in between his uni study, let's check out what Leo Yip is up to.
Hey guys, my name is Leo. I'm born and raised from Hong Kong, and I just moved to Sydney about a year ago, and I'm currently studying at Sydney University. So during this time for training, I've really just been trying to keep the fitness rolling, just making sure I'm not taking like too long of breaks, and just keeping a little bit of intensity, mostly zone 2. But yeah, just keep the body and the legs ticking. Yeah, I've been recently just been stuck at home, just grinding on the university work. So whenever I can get out, I try to get out, if it's not Zwift. Not a particular race I'm looking forward to once race season starts, because I'm looking forward to all of them. It's my first actual season in Australia, so. But yeah, shout out to Bikebug Australia.
So we are a first-year Continental team, first year on the UCI spectrum. We've come up through the club ranks here in Sydney and then through the NRS, which has been a great breeding ground for us. Obviously tried to do things a little bit differently, and hopefully some of you guys have seen the social media that we do. But more than that, guys, another big part is how it plays out on the road. So we are very much a riders team.
Also, I reckon we could have just had a look at the last 2K maybe. Yeah. Just that corner maybe.
We don't have a DS as such. We have an expert manager, but our DSs are our riders. And that's a big part of our ethos and trying to grow riders and have fun with it, you know? Not have a teacher-student relationship, more just be essentially mates on bikes, racing them.
Hey guys, I'm Jesse. So I've been on the team for 2 years. Actually, when I joined the team, I actually started working full-time between 2 jobs. So I've got my coaching, and I also work for a training platform called Today's Plan. So in between that, yeah, I do my riding. In this last couple of weeks while this COVID's been going on, just been experimenting with new routes, new rides. I've actually got a gravel bike, so I've been doing a few days on that, bashing around. Basically just exploring Strava, finding new roads, and then going out and testing them. So it's been good fun, actually.
So I really hope you enjoyed that, guys. Thank you so much to Bikebug Australia for allowing us to Instagram spam their account and introduce all our riders and really what we are about. From here, guys, we'd love if you came over to the Nero page and followed us. and we'll give you some more insight, hopefully, into the products and equipment that we've been using. Morning. We've got to bring the wave back. We've got to bring the good mornings back, guys. All right? We're getting a little rude out here. Anyway, thank you so much, guys. We will see you on the road.